Hey everyone, today I want to tell you a story. It's about a boy named Leo and a girl named Mia. Leo was quiet. He loved drawing in his sketchbook, creating worlds filled with friendly monsters and flying castles. But at school, he felt invisible, or worse, like a target. A group of older kids, led by a boy named Alex, had a knack for making his world feel very, very small. They'd knock his books over, call him names, or accidentally trip him in the hallway. Each time it happened, Leo would retreat further into his sketchbook, his friendly monsters gaining sadder eyes. One Monday, during lunch, Alex snatched Leo's sketchbook. He flipped through the pages, laughing loudly. "Look at this weirdo's drawings," he yelled, holding it up for everyone to see. Leo's face burned with shame. His heart felt like it was going to beat right out of his chest. He reached for his book, but Alex held it just out of reach, his friends laughing along. Leo felt a tear slide down his cheek. He had never felt so alone. But he wasn't. Mia, who usually sat by herself reading, saw the whole thing. She had seen it happen before, not just to Leo, but to others. She was always too scared to say anything. But seeing Leo's tear-streaked face, something inside her snapped. She stood up, her book closing with a soft thud. She walked over to Alex. Her voice was quiet, but steady. "Give it back to him," she said. Alex scoffed. "And who are you? His girlfriend?" "I'm someone who thinks what you're doing is wrong," Mia replied, a little louder this time. "It's not funny, it's cruel." A few other kids who had been watching silently started to murmur in agreement. The laughter died down. Alex, suddenly finding himself the center of negative attention, seemed to shrink. He shoved the sketchbook back at Leo and muttered, "Whatever. It was just a joke." Then he and his friends walked away. Leo looked at Mia, his eyes wide with surprise and gratitude. "Thank you," he whispered, clutching his sketchbook to his chest. Mia gave him a small, kind smile. "No problem. Your drawings are really cool, by the way." She pointed to a page with a fluffy, six-legged creature. "I like that one." For the first time in a long time, Leo smiled a real smile. That day, something changed. It wasn't just that someone had stood up for him. It was the realization that he wasn't invisible. One person's voice, one small act of courage, was enough to push back the darkness. From that day on, Leo and Mia became friends. They'd sit together at lunch, sharing stories and drawings. Leo's monsters started smiling again, and sometimes other kids who used to sit alone would join them, creating a small island of kindness in the bustling lunchroom. The story of Leo and Mia isn't about superheroes. It's about the power we all have inside of us. The power to be an upstander, not a bystander. It's about understanding that your voice, no matter how quiet you think it is, can be the one that changes everything for someone else. If you or someone you know is going through a tough time, please remember you are not alone. There are people who want to help. You can talk to a trusted adult, a teacher, or a counselor. There are also helplines and online resources available, like the Crisis Text Line and the Trevor Project. Reaching out is a sign of incredible strength. Thank you so much for listening. Let's all try to be a Mia for the Leos in our lives. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.